Good morning, buenos dias. Okay, so I'm starting this new thing where I am going to record my thoughts of the day on my way to work, because this is when I do my best thinking. When I'm driving to work, I wake up really positive and feeling great, and so I thought, what better time to do my thoughts of the day for you guys if it's not on my way to work. So don't worry, I'm being completely safe. I mounted my phone, and you don't have to worry about me not being safe. So for today's thoughts, I've had a lot of people just come at me asking, how do I start to even get to know what I want to do? Unfortunately, I think a lot of people with the turn of the economy were left without a job. I think a lot of people were depressed. I think a lot of people have been not really sure on how to take their time off. And I've had a lot of people in my personal life who are very close to me go through something very similar. And I really feel that everything happens for a reason. Okay, nothing is accident, nothing is, everything is intentional. And we have to live our lives that way, intentionally, right? Purposefully. Everything with a reason. I think that a lot of times when we do have these moments when we're either laid off, looking for a job, not sure what we want to do, instead of taking it as a time of frustration, as a time of depression, we got to flip that around. We got to take that and say, what is the opportunity that's being given to me? Is it a chance to soul search? Is it a chance to dig deep and, is there a way that I can spend some time with myself and trying to figure out what is the next step for myself, for my family? How can I be stronger? How can I grow from this experience? So instead of focusing on the negative, we have got to focus on the positive. So for me, step one of when I need to do a self-check or a reality check and say, where am I and where am I going, or who am I, who have I become? My step one is really to spend some alone time. And I'm not saying it's got to be a whole day. I'm not saying it's got to be weeks on end. But set some time aside, and whether it's journaling, whether it's blogging, whatever it is, whatever you do to get your thoughts out, painting pictures, I want you to really spend some time, and, if you want to do it today since it's fresh in your mind. Sit down and write out, draw out, whatever it is, cut out words that make you feel happy. And just think of the question, I am happiest when? And whether that's when you're with family, when you're being successful, when you are taking photographs, if that's a passion for you, whatever it is, just write it down. There is no wrong answer. Then I want you to write down, I am most angry when. Same thing. Go through that exercise. I want you to write down, I doubt myself the most when. And really think about, when is it that you're doubting yourself, when you don't feel like you're at the top of your game, when you second guess yourself, when you don't feel as confident. When do you doubt yourself? Because that's an important realization that you need to have. Why is it that you're doubting yourself? What situations are you putting yourself in that are making you doubt yourself? Because you have got to start to realize them so that you can avoid them and you can get rid of them in your life. And then I want you to write down, the last one is, I am most confused when. I think a big part of our decision making is being able to have clarity, being able to reach a time or a space in ourselves where we know how to make clear decisions, and whatever it takes to get that done, right? For myself, I have to really, it's my gut feeling. And I get most confused when I allow other people's thoughts to weigh heavily in my decision making. And a lot of times I just have to pull myself out of that. I have to do kind of a pros and cons for myself and then just go with my gut. But I know how to take myself out of the confusion. I know how to make myself clear again. And I think that a lot of people don't know how to do that. And when you're confused, it's very hard to see what you want to do, to see what direction you're going in, or to see that there's even an opportunity that may be presenting itself to you. So I really want you to think about, when are you most confused? What situations confuse you or stress you out to the point where you don't know what you're doing or you don't know how to make a choice? Okay, so get that done. Think about it. Really reflect and spend some time on it. Tomorrow we'll talk about the next step, all right? Have a great day. Be fabulous. Be wonderful. Be purposeful in everything that you do today, okay? Ciao.